Do you guys ever remember playing NBA 2K10? Because I do, and I remember it pretty vividly. I mean, I still go back to the game and just play it sometimes. Now, back then, when that game came out, I was a strictly Halo 3 fanboy. That's all I played online. And, you know, I wasn't really into sports game as much until NBA 2K12. But whenever I go back and play that game, I'm just amazed on how many teams have superstars. It's not like in today's NBA world where there's 5 or 3 superstars on a team. In NBA 2K10, you could pick almost any team, and you'll still probably be a competitive match for your opponent that you play online. But in NBA 2K13, that's a whole different story. You know, the opponent's usually the Thunder, the Knicks, the Lakers, the Heat. I mean, I miss the days where you could pick more than just 4 or 5 teams to play with online and still win. I don't know what you're thinking. You know, if you're a good player, you could probably beat the Miami Heat with the Wizards or the Bobcats. But if you're an average player like me and don't change their coaching settings, their defensive settings and all that, then you would really be frustrated with everyone picking those 4 or 5 teams. But this year's free agency has been something special, and it reminds me a lot of back in the day, you know, back in the day of those games, NBA 2K10, NBA 2K9, where the teams were pretty much evened out compared to how they are now, which makes me super excited for NBA 2K14 because all these signings, you know, there may not be a lot of star signings, but there are a lot of key role players. You know, the obvious ones are Dwight Howard going to the Rockets, Josh Smith going to the Detroit Pistons, but then there's those guys that not a lot of people talk about, like Jeff Teague and OJ Mayo signing with the Bucks. Wow. Monte Ellis signing with the Dallas Mavericks. I mean, Andrew Bynum signing with the Cleveland Cavaliers. I mean, every team is looking like a playoff contender right now. Iggy signing with the Warriors, the Pelicans getting Drew Holiday, Tyreek Evans. You know, every team is looking good. I've never seen this in a long time. It's usually just been one top team like the Miami Heat. You know, Derrick Rose, Danny Granger coming back healthy. Imagine the NBA with full of healthy players in the playoffs. That would be crazy. I know that would probably never happen because injuries happen. With that being said, NBA 2K14 comes out on October 1st, and I may just pick up 3 copies of the game. And I know that sounds really, really bad considering, you know, you're gonna spend, what is it, like $180 to $160 on the same game. You know, I may not buy it for the Xbox One because I'll probably buy NBA Live 14 for the Xbox One instead. But, you know, I'm tempted. I'm tempted to buy 3 copies of NBA 2K14 because I want to buy it day one, post videos about it when it comes out for the Xbox 360, and then I think it's going to come out January or February for the Xbox One, and I'm also going to buy it for PC where I could download mods and download cyberfaces for the NBA 2014 draft. Now, when NBA 2K14 comes out, I don't want to be one of those random 50k plus YouTubers that post just nonsense and tips and tutorials on how to do the simplest things that they show you in the manual. I forgot his intro. I don't know. You guys probably know him. He talks to his viewers like they have autism or something, like they're special. Anyways, until NBA 2K14 comes out, I still want to be posting NBA videos. I don't want to just have my MyTeam series going because I'll probably never make it to the first seed and get Jordan. So I am planning to do a NBA 2K14 preview of all the teams. I downloaded it on my Xbox. I'm adjusting all the free agent moves right now, but when free agency calms down, I'm going to start posting those preview teams of NBA 2K14, starting off with like the Spurs or something because their roster is going to be pretty solid and it's probably going to remain mostly intact. And I actually got the New Orleans Pelicans official jersey, except for the little fake symbol that, you know, that's why I wish I had NBA 2K13 for the PC so I could actually have their real arena, their real jerseys. So that's why I'm planning on getting it next year for the PC. But like I said, once free agency calms down, I'm going to be posting preview of the teams that are going to come out in NBA 2K14, just basically roster changes. And once I do all that, I may just make another association, and not a fantasy association this time because that went awful. But I may use the roster, like the complete official roster of NBA 2K14. I may just use that and use an association with it. I don't know. That could be a good idea. It could bring some diversity to my channel with NBA stuff, and you guys could let me know if you like that idea or not. But anyways, that's about it. I just wanted to talk about some of my NBA 2K14 plans. Again, gameplay is irrelevant, but I think I win. I don't even know. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye bye.